Hello people, this is Ashish. I work as a content creator for Royal Brothers. My good friend Nitesh and I are riding deep into Coorg to discover some unknown places. There we will get to meet few gentlemen who will share various unknown facts about Coorg. So get ready to experience this magical place in a completely different way.
What's up, man? So what's the plan for today?
So today the first thing what we have to do is we have to go to RB Madikeri. There's a friend of mine, his name is Bhavan. We'll have to go and meet him. Once we reach there, we talk to him. That's it.
Let's see what he has to offer.
Yeah.
And what Coorg has to offer. So, nice. Hi Ashish. Welcome to Royal Brothers.
Yes.
Kodavas of India. How was your ride?
It was good.
Take a seat. What's the plan now? So you guys are ready? I'll
Okay.
help you to meet some of the beautiful people. We can talk about food and let's hear from them.
So now we are going to meet Mr. Naveen, who belongs to the Kodavas community. Earlier, Naveen used to work in Bangalore. Few years down, he decided to move back to his community in Coorg as he had this big dream of being an entrepreneur. Hence, he decided to start his own travel agency, which in turn would develop Coorg's tourism. Now, who else is better than Naveen himself to give us the rich and vast insight of Coorg's history and culture? Fortunately, we had a chance of visiting his place and hear about it from the man himself.
My name is Naveen Belyappa Kalmaranda. I live in Madikeri town since ages. It's an ancestral property of mine. And I'm very proud to be a Kodava. We have a very unique culture. We worship Lord Igutappa, who is the incarnation of Shiva. And we also worship Mother Goddess Kaveramma. Lord Kaveri, you recently know that we had the Tirth Odbhava on 17th of October. Being nature worshippers, we were also food gatherers and hunters once upon a time. Now the culture, tradition, folkways and mores are very unique to this region. For example, there's something called a tiger wedding. In my language, if I have to tell you, it's called Puli Mangala. It's nothing but when you go on a gaming and then you shoot a tiger, you're wedded with the soul of the tiger. In 1973-74, if I'm not mistaken, the forest law was passed. It was banned that you can't do gaming of tigers at all because it was an endangered species. But said and done, Kallumaranda Jimmy Madaya is the last living Kodava, who was my father, who shot a tiger. In Coorg, we do not celebrate any other festival from a couple of our own festivals. For example, the main festival for we people living in Coorg are Kailpodu or Kailmurtham, which is nothing but a Ayudha Puja. You take out all the guns, pray to God, you have already sowed the seeds, and then you do the puja of the guns and pray to Lord Igutappa and Kaveramma and all the gods and goddesses, and then you're ready to actually safeguard your crop.
In between our conversations, Naveen treated us with a nice cup of lemon tea and also showed us the exclusive picture of his dad standing tall with a dead man-eater tiger which he had killed. Now, talking about tigers, I had come across an article which said UNESCO has declared that Kodava tribe is at risk of extinction, and I couldn't stop myself from asking about Naveen's opinion.
I beg to all my brothers and sisters, to all those people, come back and start getting yourself involved with all the traditions, folkways and mores, which will help you to recreate and rebuild your own kind of generations. Now, if in case we could tackle this issue, then I believe this would ever be a safe haven, which I mentioned earlier. Coorg has always been safe, it will ever remain safe, and I love to see you all flocking into Coorg and enjoying the flora and fauna and the rich culture what Coorg projects. Thank you.
As we shut down our camera for the day and drove back, I was amazed by the discoveries what Coorg had to still offer. But here I am, driven by the people's stories. Like how Naveen relocated back to Coorg and wants to keep the Kodava tribe alive and going. That's all for now. I'll be back again with more places to explore and more people to meet.